final security check before the inauguration, and tonight we're learning members of the National Guard have been removed from protection duty because of ties to extremists.
Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg continues our live team coverage from Washington. Glenna.
Hi, everyone. I think we should call them suspected ties to extremists at this point because of a lot that we don't know. They suspected ties to the kind of right-wing militia groups that breached the Capitol a week and a half ago. And this is all based on postings of these guardsmen on social media and intel as well as a couple of tips. So that is all what's being called a precautionary measure, taking them out of security detail for the inaugural. To be sure, tens of thousands of National Guardsmen and women from around the country, including Florida, are here. In fact, I'll step out of the way. This is what so many of the street corners around D.C., especially right here at the Lincoln Memorial and around different memorials and in government buildings, this is what you see, the National Guard on every corner.
Is the Memorial Bridge that's closed too?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Checkpoints stopping cars and redirecting people surround government offices and national monuments, a significant portion of this city. This is the National Guard presence right now around congressional offices and the Capitol today. Of the 25,000 on the ground here, a dozen guardsmen were suddenly removed from inaugural detail in the wake of enhanced vetting, concerns of ties to right-wing militia groups, and their social media postings. And at that perimeter around the Lincoln Memorial, hope that the National COVID service there serves as a collective learning moment.
In 20 years, if we all remember what happened, maybe we would behave differently.
You're going to take Virginia 21st.
With the presidential inauguration hours away now, interstates and bridges into the city are blocked, as is the route for the parade down Pennsylvania Avenue. These are the rehearsals, and where some of the now deputized police officers from Miami Beach will be stationed, though no crowds should be what will be a virtual event.
Ready to go?
And where crowds would convene on the National Mall, the view from the Capitol will instead be thousands of flags of the states and an aerial view of the USA they create. And a long view over the bridge, a live look at the Lincoln Memorial, where right now the National Memorial to COVID victims is underway. Literally a minute and a half ago, we heard the sirens, we saw the SUVs, Joe Biden, Jill Biden, probably already there under unprecedented security. This National Memorial tonight billed as a moment of unity for the nation, even as the politics of COVID and of this inauguration continue to divide this country. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Washington, D.C. tonight, Local 10 News.
Glenna, when you speak to people in D.C., do you get a sense that they are feeling some of that unity?
Unity is not really the top of mind. And I'll just be frank, I don't ask about that. And that may be one question. I think the real headline here is this unprecedented security making Washington, D.C. appear like a militarized zone, like a police state. That is not an exaggeration. But saying that, I can also tell you that a lot of people don't really mind that at all, especially after what happened at the Capitol a week ago Wednesday. I think people here, especially living in a government-centric city with so many important buildings and a lot of people who are controversial either way, really like the fact that they are being attended to, that their security is being attended to in such a visionary and precautionary way.
Safety is such a top priority. All right, Glenna, thank you. We'll see you at 11.